Deep in the heart of the blackthorn forest stood an old, decrepit mansion. For decades, it had been abandoned. Its windows shattered, its walls cloaked in ivy. Locals whispered of strange occurrences, their lights flickering in the windows at night, low moans carried on the wind, and shadows that moved without a source. One stormy evening, a young photographer named Emily ventured into the forest. She was drawn to the mansion's eerie reputation and hoped to capture its mystery through her lens. As she approached, lightning illuminated the structure, revealing jagged gables and a massive oak door hanging slightly ajar. Stepping inside, Emily was met with silence, save for the soft patter of rain dripping through holes in the roof. The air was thick and damp, carrying a faint metallic tang. Her flashlight cut through the darkness, revealing tattered furniture, cobweb chandeliers, and a long hallway that seemed to stretch endlessly. Suddenly, she heard a faint whisper, "Leave!" Emily froze, her breath catching in her throat. The sound had come from the shadows at the end of the hallway. Shaking it off as her imagination, she continued, snapping photos of the peeling wallpaper and cracked mirrors. But the whispers grew louder, more insistent. "Get out!" Her flashlight flickered, and the temperature plummeted. Emily's fingers trembled as she raised her camera to take another photo. This time, when the flash went off, she saw them figures cloaked in shadow, their hollow eyes staring back at her. She gasped and spun around, but the hallway was empty. Her heart pounded as she backed toward the entrance. Then, the door slammed shut with a deafening bang. Panic set in. Emily raced through the mansion, searching for another way out, but the layout seemed to shift with every turn. Rooms stretched into endless corridors. Staircases led nowhere, and every door she opened revealed the same dimly lit space. The whispers became a chorus, echoing around her. "Stay with us." Desperate, she stumbled into a large parlor. In the center of the room stood a mirror, its surface unnaturally smooth and dark. As she approached, her reflection began to shift, distorting into something unrecognizable, a version of herself with empty sockets for eyes and a twisted grin. She screamed and turned to flee, but the shadows surged forward, engulfing her. The last thing she saw was her camera tumbling to the ground, its lens capturing the darkness, swallowing her whole. The next morning, hikers found Emily's camera at the edge of the forest. The photos showed nothing unusual except the last one. It was of the mansion's parlor, empty and quiet, except for the faint outline of a figure standing in the mirror, smiling.